Are you watching and listening to the CNBC, folks? The smart of smarts from the Contrarian News Bubble channel? Steve Weisman, Becky Not Too Quick, Joe Bag of Donuts. How about Art Hogan, the fast talker from Boston? You know, folks, you gotta buy. That's all you gotta do. You gotta buy some stock. Don't you love that guy? They got a whole host of characters. How about the grandfather who spends half his time at McSorley's? What's his name? Art Cashin. Anybody who thinks the Federal Reserve is messing around in here with the S&P and our good old stock market is a conspiracy nut. He believes in black helicopters, Joe. It's just a load of crap. Word for word. 2000. He was saying that in 2010. Look at us now. I'm Bag of Don at StockMarketCaddy.com, and I don't listen to that shit anymore. In fact, I stopped listening to it back in 2000. Nothing. What am I listening to? Right here. Money flow, people. Money flow. Opinions don't matter. Earnings don't matter. CNBC don't matter. The Federal Reserve doesn't matter. Trump doesn't matter. None of it matters. Interest rates don't matter. Earnings, look at Apple. Revenues, earnings down or revenue down 6%, the market's up 8%. And you're like, well, what happened? Because your financial advisor from what's the one that's on every corner? There's more of them than Walgreens. What is the name of those guys? It'll come to me, but you know who they are. Yeah, like they know what they're doing. Are you kidding me? Folks, you're looking at the swing machine. I'm Bag of Don, Stock Market Caddy. Today is 2:45, and it's the 30th, and it is the Fed Day. Really, it's just the official Fed Day. The Fed Day's here every day, But like we say, they do everything they can to protect their queen bee. Why is that? Well, the Fed is not anything federal. The Fed has nothing to do with the federal government. It is a banking cartel. It is the titular head of the banks, the New York banks. Do they have any power? Well, they're told what to do. The people who serve on the Federal Reserve are nothing more than a bunch of academic stooges that run around and eat a bunch of free shrimp and make a big buck, work about 5 hours, if that, a month, and and get to sound and look impotent. You notice how they put them behind the big, it's such a charade, right? I mean, you guys do know at 4 o'clock when CNBC, or at 8 a.m. when they're there on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, that they actually pump in the sound because there's nobody behind them. I mean, the floor of the exchange could be filled with a bunch of Starbucks, but there's nobody there. And similarly, when the Federal Reserve is talking, notice how they try to make these little academic stooges look and sound impotent. They give them a big, big desk, and they sit behind the big, big desk, and then they talk to the little people, and of course the questions that are asked. I mean, do you think they're pre-screened? Do you think they make up the questions? I tend to think so. What about you? Now, the whole idea here is on Fed Day, just like a surgeon in surgery. I hate to say this, but for the most part, people don't die in surgery. In fact, I used to teach surgeons how to do surgery for about 20-something years or longer, and fortunately, never even saw that ever happen. Never was even in a surgery room where that ever happened. Because you see, folks, people don't die generally in surgery. They protect the surgeon. If somebody's going to die, it's going to be in post-op, it's going to be on the floor, it's going to be in the ICU, but it's not going to be at the hands of a surgeon. That ain't going to happen, if at all possible. So is this market going to ultimately dump? Yeah, probably. But what's it doing right here, right now? Oh, it's going up. In fact, where did it start going up? Notice that, 4 a.m. If you were trading the S&P on an hourly basis and you went long 12 hours ago at 4 a.m., and what happens at 4 a.m.? I know, you're sleeping, I know. But the Treasury Department, that's when they open. See, and they got the final okay, and they said, hey, He's going to talk in soft terms. He's going to be real dovish. Going to be real dovish on interest rates. And that's when the market started to go. Now you're just looking at buying it now. You're probably not even buying it now. Most of the people are going to wait for, David Muir or one of the Lester Holt. There are some bright guys, right? And they're going to tell everybody tonight, the Dow was up 500 points and the S&P was up. Well, they may not even mention the S&P. We'll just talk about the Dow, because the Dow, 500 points, Mary. And that'll be tomorrow morning. And you'll be like, I got to get my money in. I should have never come out. We're going up to the top. We're going to break out. I got to get my money in. And you'll get your money in, and another day or two, maybe Monday, we'll be back down again. And we'll do another video. We'll do another one. And we'll be all red. And this is our trade purse. See, if you traded the ES and you wanted to go long, if you did, sometimes we don't, but at 201 it gave a signal to go on. You could be up $787. That's, 5 minute. You want to trade the 5 minute, really slow things down. You could have gone at 10:30 this morning. 10 minute, you could have gone at 3:50. 10 minutes before the Treasury got going, and you would be up $2,000. And then the NQ on a 1 minute is 1,000. 3 minute 2,100. 5 minute almost 3. Here's the Russell, all in the green. Now look at what also is happening here. Treasuries are going up too. They're not buying. They're not buying what, Don? Well, I don't have enough time in a 10-minute video to explain to you, but the Treasury market is a hell of a lot bigger than the stock market, and the Treasury market is not buying what he's selling. But if you want to know what that's about, you're going to have to subscribe and come in from the cheap seats and get an education. Now gold is, they are buying what he's selling, which is, he's lying. And so gold just keeps going up because he's watering down the buck. What do you mean, Bagger? Well, you see, here's the dollar contract right here. Look at that. The dollar's down almost a half a penny. So what, Bagger? Well, that's 0.5%. Well, what does that mean? That means the car you're gonna buy has just, is 0.5% more expensive than it was yesterday. That ain't so good. No, that ain't so good. But it is good for employment, right? Because, you're going to have to keep working until you're 100. If they keep watering down the dollars you make, what good is a minimum wage if they keep watering down the dollar even? It weighs hardest on those people that, live and work with dollars, not the billionaires. Well, that's, part of the story in oil. Oil, I mean, we've had this long, for days ago, hours ago, up thousands of dollars. This is just the 135 minute. This is up, look at what it's up. I'm bagging on at stockmarketcaddy.com. If you're getting it done and you feel real good with your system, whatever that is, and you think you understand the relationships of these markets, then just keep doing what you're doing. But if you've been doing it the same old way, and you make a little bit of money, and then you give up that money and then some, and then you make a little bit more, and you give up a little bit more, and you have no clue, you don't know what's related to what, and you don't know whether to wind your arse or scratch your watch, we're here. Who's we? Stock Market Caddy. Are we a broker? Are we a broker? Are we a financial advisor? No. We're none of that. We have contempt for all those people, and Wall Street, and the Federal Reserve, and CNBC. We are a mentoring site of like-minded individuals who want to take control over this part of their life. And we are not making specific recommendations to buy or sell anything. We run algorithms. We create our own algorithms, back test them, forward test them. Swing Machine, the Nicholas, went long on the 25th. He went long. He is up over close to $5,000 as we speak. Our members know that. Feel free to give me a call. Come on in out of the woods. If you're lost, we'll try to help lead you out of the woods if you want. You don't know what you don't know. That's the first, they say the 4 stages of learning is recognizing there's something out there that you don't know. Most people will never do that. They will remain steadfast in their beliefs about what the market is and isn't. And they come in and they lose money and they leave. And then another crop come in, they lose money and leave. It's because they never recognized that there are things they don't know. You have to swallow your pride, check your pride at the door. Let us try to teach you. We want you to trade in sim. If you cannot make money in simulation, you cannot make money in real life. So, just come in. Let us expose to you what we think you don't know. And as you learn that, then you want to, you'll become unconsciously, you'll become actually consciously incompetent. Then you will learn the things you don't know. You may not feel good about it. You'll begin to realize like, oh crap, that's why I lost $10,000 doing whatever it is I did. 10 grand. And then you become consciously competent. You learn how to trade. We'll teach you. We can't guarantee you're going to make money, but we can teach you how to trade and how to use the systems. Then ultimately you want to be unconsciously competent. Making money in the markets will be like brushing your teeth. Have you noticed while I'm talking, there was no reason to sell? We've gone from this 201 tea time. You've watched, it's gone up almost to $1,000, just all green. What are you doing? Are you looking at a 5-minute stochastic, a 15-minute stochastic, a 1-hour stochastic, the MACD, a moving average? How about a candle formation? Are you kidding me? Are you nuts? None of that stuff works intraday. It barely works. It might work a little bit on a day-to-day basis, a little bit. Doesn't work long term. Folks, I'm already over the YouTube limit. It's up to you to make the first call. First thing is, and you want to test us on this, we do not accept everybody. We do not. If you're a friend of one of our members, you're going to get a front row seat. You're going to get special attention from us because we are a private club. And if you think you can just join like you join anything else and sign up, I don't care what you sign up for, I'll refund your money back if I don't get a chance to speak with you. I want to know who is joining our private club. Who are you? Who you be? What kind of experience do you have? What kind of experience do you think you have? And then from there, we'll try to get you suited up. We have a Jumpstart program. The Jumpstart program includes quite a bit. I don't even have enough time here on this YouTube video now to fully explain. But it's a 3-month plus commitment that you'll make and that we will make to you. I promise you this, I'll be working harder than you. Ask any of our members. I put in a lot of hours. If you can just put in half that time, you're going to know in 3 or 4 months if trading is for you. What is it going to cost you? Well, you're going to be out of pocket up front close to about $1,100 over the course of 3.5 months. I think the total cost is like $1,400, $1,500. That's it. And you stay in sim until you learn how to trade. And we hope you'll stay with us after that. And the month-to-month charge after that is either $99 or $300. It's up to you what you want to do. All our strategies, all our indicators are all included in everything we do for our level 2 members. And you'll get exposure to that. But we got lots to talk about. Feel free to give me a call, 813-758-8263. But, a big but, if you're not suited, and we can tell over the phone, if you're not suited, I'm going to tell you so. We don't accept everyone. Trust me, we don't. So if you want to get started, feel free to give me a call. Let's chat. Let's see if it's a match. And we'll go from there. I'm Brad Gadon, Stock Market Caddy. By the way, we'll make another video the next time the market turns. It could be later today. It could be tonight. It could be tomorrow. But, it's going to turn, and we're going to be up thousands of dollars. It's now up 1,100. And any case, feel free. Thanks. Bye.